Barbara not a good person?
Is she going to find a good friend of me? No.
She's the same person that went on the website.
Turn
You don't tell
her to go to your doctor's side. You knock her over the head with the biggest weapon you got and hope that God knocks her out. She's been doing it. I will build the biggest case against her and help her with everything I got, and then I will turn her on. This darkness is within our own group. It's in silence. Your silence will not protect you. I've seen this a while ago. The government, Red Cross, everything. I've seen Red Cross like right past the person. I got there when people were freaking out, walking in there, freaked out. And nobody would let me go on their phone. They would stay in this camp and you do this right here. I met Laura Bush face to face. And thought I stuff so bad with the customer. She was customer service nice. I know the government is able, like this is
share that on the website? No.
On the website, and the first guy that said something was like, it's the ego base. Nothing ego base. If it was ego base, I would have went to Shannon, I would have said, man, something's wrong with you. You know what I mean? I'm like freaking out or something. It's less than that. It's something that is solved in the spirit. If you find out that our son is in a total circle. Thank you. Nice for telling me that. Yes, nice. Maybe a few, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. You know what, it doesn't matter to me if they're not together or not. If they can learn to function in the life together, and side to side together, then we might be business. I mean, these people, it's all light and goodness. You see what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of shit that I have on heart. Underneath God's like, well, are you going to come over here and fight for what you believe in? And they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. I just want to go to the party and drink the wine.
That's kind of what the website reminds me of. It's like, we're here for the party, we're here for the wine.
We're not here for the war. Oh, God, no. It's the peace of the mind. You know, I know some really good people like Nancy, and these are warriors. And when I'm fighting things, what they can prepare the next generation. Prepare them, get them ready. So, you know, did I send that to you? Yeah, because I wanted
You to have a feeling of security within another pallbearer. It's our responsibility to help, to heal each other. Now, to get beat over the head with a stick, no. That's why I'm not afraid of LaToya. Because she's just all this. Yes, yes, she ripped the covers off you. She did. She sure did. But to be very honest with you, LaToya can't take your gifting. We can fight her, and I will fight her, and it's great, and I love it, and I'll do it any day, especially when somebody stands corrected. But she'll fight back. She will. Is she worth our time? Who knows? Is it fun to track her down? Sure. Because when she opposes you guys, she opposes me. Because I'm in one body with you. I'm not by myself, you see? We only have a handful that I see that are willing to even go a little bit extra. So how could they fight a whole war? The spiritual war that's going on now. That we fight every day to keep our faith, our strength, our hope. Those are all wars that we're fighting. Our love. I've seen so many callbearers sit there and deal with the rejection part, which I deal with myself. But when it comes down to spiritual warfare, they're not ready to do it. Because they don't think there's anything dark out there. Then you haven't had any gift of vision. Because the vision I seen was hopeful, but disastrous. Straightway dangerous. And if I'm there in those moments, God has called me to put my hand behind me and in front of me. And hopefully the person in front of me has the strength to help me pull the person behind me. But we're all one. Not just at nighttime when we're fooling around with the fairies in the forest and having, a glass of wine with God at his feet when everything's perfect. And yes, do I think we need another website that's clear of all this stuff? You better believe it. And you warriors need to show up. Thank you, God. Please send us people who are filled with love, but have that personal right to stand up for you, me, and any other callbearer that's not strong enough. But if we keep carrying all those people, how can we carry the ones that are in the world that we were called to give our gifts to freely? If we're so busy with another callbearer who doesn't believe in themselves, where are they going to get it? I mean, like Barbara. Barbara, you wanted the answer, I gave it to you. It was the truth. I gave you what I saw in vision, and it became true. But you wanted to know where that child was. You know what? I didn't get that in my vision. I did not know the exact location of that child once she died. And I've asked God to spare me the death moment. It's too much to bear. Maybe later when I'm stronger I could bear it, but seeing her just the way she was, that little child, was not enough for Barbara. Her gift, she thought, was to investigate everyone else. Question those that she's in the group with. You know what? You don't have to be that way. I knew from the minute I met you and Jade, I knew from the very instant that I met you that you were good. Period. I don't have to test you or try to test you or expose your personal life or expose the weaknesses in you. That's the very thing that makes the whole fall apart. Is when people like Barbara start negating what you're doing and it's not good enough for her. And man, just wait until you see those visions. When that starts appearing, you're going to see people like Barbara and LaToya. They're all going to fall to the wayside. And that's what happened to me at Katrina for 5 months. With me and another girl named Polly Tyson. And I said, hey girls, you want to stop folding those clothes when I get in my car and go help some real people? She hopped in my car and we did that for 4 months. And then I did a month by myself. I worked with prostitutes, drug dealers, crackheads, every person you can think of that would be rejected. I even had the consulate from Vietnam call me and say, what can we do? I said, can you please send your people some rice? I was the touch person in Biloxi, Mississippi, me, a gallbearer. Sometimes it just needs a hug. But if we think that simply with our vision, will we ever get anywhere? No. These are proportional, disastrous times. They're huge. And once people know that they're in a fight, they back up. And they're silent. They think they're protected. Do they stand with you? Then you're against me. Stand with me, and then your actions meet your words. There you go. That's how I feel about it. Do we need a website where people stand together, that come together, that work together? If the Rainbow Coalition can do it, a bunch of hippies, then why can't we do it? That blows my mind. But should CAUL bearers get together and just have safe little powwows? No. I think we should share our vision. I think that we should help each other and become stronger and stronger until we're a force to be reckoned with. And people like Latoya are nothing. She's a gadfly. She's a pestering little insect that thinks she has dark power. That's the problem with people in the dark. They think they have power, but they are merely in the dark searching for the light. That's all they are. But do you need to fight the heck out of her to stop her? Oh yeah. And is that fight easy? No. Can you imagine if we had everybody on that website stand against her? Imagine how long she'd last. 2.2 seconds. But this is what she said. And Barbara was one of them. Oh, just settle on down now, and you just settle down. That's not how you deal with darkness. You stand righteously, you pray for it, you war against it, and you stand against it, and be willing to look at the dark. That's what being light is. It's being willing to look at the dark and stand together in the light against it as family, as brothers and sisters. But people on the website do not want to do the work. We're coddling them. And when it came time for them to stand behind you, did they? Your actions speak louder than your words. We're not all in the forest drinking wine with the fairies. That's not true. There's a whole existence of light workers that battle for us on a daily basis, one of them being my friend Richard. All he does is travel around the world fixing vortexes without $1 to his name or a phone. He just fixes vortexes. That's his calling. If 20 of us could work together, it'd be better than one. You guys have nobody behind you that stand up for you, to fight against the darkness, to fight against the visions that are coming, to fight against the government, to fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody works together. They're all separate little entities. Don't hurt my feelings. That's babies, in the spiritual world. If you are truly a warrior, you eat meat. You don't drink milk. So don't ask me to baby you, because I'm not going to do it. Because when I was a baby in the spiritual world, nobody babied me. They said, you better get tough quick, because it's going down. And you go look at the light workers. Go talk to some shamans and ask them what you think is going to happen. Do you think that's going to be easy work? I came back to Katrina 50 pounds lighter, cried when I seen my house and thought what an atrocity it was that I spent $140 on a lamp. I mean, God convicted my soul. I don't believe that God is just sits there in the Om stance, like when I went through my Hare Krishna phase, and just goes, no. I think God is righteous, and that righteousness is something you defend. And when you and Jay get tired, there should be someone around you helping you, just as I did that one time, because you need that clarity. Because without clarity, you'll be able to do nothing. And these little gadflies that are coming at us, it's going to tear us apart. Because nobody's standing. They think their protection, their silence protects them. I have a bumper sticker that says that. Your silence does not protect you. Open your mouth, open your heart, open your spirit, become one with each other, and be a force to be reckoned with. Not like we're fighting every day, but come on. There's some spiritual warfare going on that we should recognize in our vision. It's in my vision. I know what's going on. And it's not easy. So stop playing in the forest. Or come and hang out with the big dogs on the porch and fight those things that oppose each other, because we're brothers and sisters and we're one. If they oppose you, they oppose me. If they oppose me, then I hope you stand for me too. Not just say love, granola, and some frickin' fairy dust, okay? Fun. It was. I did it for years. It was so much fun, just playing around with fairies and butterflies all the time. But man, when I got into that warfare, I was like, holy mother of God, what is happening? As FEMA stood by, as Red Cross, I don't even have to tell you about the government. You know all about it. Our vision is one. They will oppose us in ways that will just totally is mind-boggling to human beings. They don't want to talk about it. They want to drive a Beamer, pull up with 2.5 kids, a Beamer in the garage, and 4 bedrooms. Better. There's people out there starving, people out there sick, people out there can't get, and they always complain about food stamps. I'm like, oh my God. They couldn't even feed people in a catastrophe. Who cares about the stupid food stamps? Who cares? You don't own them. Let it go. There's bigger fish to fry here than what we're trying to fry. And I don't think on the website it's just not clear enough. We need to get really clear with the vision. It's not just that we're peaceful or that we have vision or we're gifted, but we're also warriors. And you can ask Jade and he'll tell you what that looks like. I have videos of what that looks like, what Iraq was about, and the Gulf War. I know nothing needs to be said. So if it's like that in the physical world, how much more like it is in the spiritual world? And will you not take up your weapon and help? A lot of them won't. I would say right now, 87.6% of them have no clue and could care less. They're just there for the wine and the party and the fairs. So that's my 2 cents on this whole matter. And if you and Jade are going to lead anything, you need people behind you that are going to help you. Not lean on you. I lean on you, but it's only when I've done something that I need accountability for. They're quicker to criticize than they are to bless you, or I don't know. It's a mess. CAUL Bears should be united. We should be an organization. We should stand for the truth. We should stand for each other's gifts. We should be able to meet together. We should be able to help each other through things and not just give words of comfort, but actually action. And that would include warfare, and I don't think they're ready to do that. They can't even handle one person trying to find a missing person. How are they going to handle the other mess? But I'm telling you right now, if the Rainbow Coalition could get together with 100 tents in Denver, Colorado, I bet you we could too. And do I hope for that? I do. Because it's going to take us collectively working together and allowing each other to have our gifts. That's what I've seen on the website. Let me have my gift. I'm fighting to have my gift. I love you guys. You know I back you 100%. I hope this doesn't drain you, but that's just how I feel. And I have to own who I am. And I'm the first one to stand in line when it comes to spiritual warfare. I'm the first one to stand in line when I pick up my weapon. And I'm the first one to stand when a brother or sister's crying, they need a shoulder. I'm the first one there. But I think we need to look at something bigger picture, and be honest. I love you. Peace out. Juices.